to my channel, Amazing Aria! Let's go over some of the amazing facts that you may want to Google. So here's the first one. Did you know that your left lung is smaller than your right lung to leave enough room for your heart? Next one. Did you know that tuatara is a reptile that has a third eye on its head? The eye has a retina, lens, and nerve endings, yet it is not used for seeing. It's usually covered with skin and scales, making it hard to see, and the tuatara is also known as the three-eyed baby dragon. Next one. Do you know that Australia has more than 10,000 beaches? And if you visited a new beach every day, it would take you more than 27 years to check out all the beaches. Next one. You know there's only one letter that doesn't appear in the name of any of the 50 US states. Can you guess that letter? Think about it. Let me tell you, go over the map and you won't find a single Q in any US state name. Isn't it weird or amazing? Or is it a mystery? Next one. Have you ever wondered what's that tiny pocket in your jeans is for? It's a watch pocket and was originally intended as a place to store pocket watches. It started back in 1879 on a pair of Levi jeans. Next one. If you were to lift up a tail of a kangaroo, which I wouldn't recommend, the animal would no longer be able to hop because kangaroos use their tails as a third leg to propel them forward and also to keep balance. So basically they would fall over. Next one. Do you know that sound travels almost 4 times faster underwater than it does in the air? That's why divers often have problems with figuring out the direction of the sound. Next one. Do you know that the Empire State Building in New York houses so many businesses that it has its own zip code, and it's 10118? Next one. Unlike human, cats don't have the same number of toes on their front and back paws. They usually have 5 toes on their front paws and only 4 on their back ones. So if you have a cat, then go take a look. Next one. The pandas in your local zoo may look at home to you, but unless you are in China, because they're just on vacation. And that's because technically all pandas are on loan from China and are the property of that country. Next one. You know the sentence, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, uses every letter in the sentence, that is A to Z. Next one. Do you know that the space suits NASA uses to do the spacewalk are more than 40 years old? Yes, 18 suits were developed in 1974 for space shuttle program, and back then each would cost somewhere around $15 to $20 million. And currently there are only 11 suits remaining, and the damage is mounting with 7 of them in need of severe maintenance. And that leaves only 4 flight-ready spacesuits to do the spacewalk. Wow, can you believe that? Next one. Do you know that hot water actually may freeze faster than cold water? And this is because the cold water at the bottom is denser than the hot water at the top. And this uneven temperature distribution speeds up the cooling process. Next one. Do you know that camels have 3 sets of eyelids and 2 rows of eyelashes to protect them from the blowing sands of the desert? Next one. You know the word swims looks the same even when turned upside down? See? Next one. You know those movie trailers that they usually show in the theaters before the movie begins? You know those teasers of upcoming movies were originally shown after the movie, which is why they're called trailers. Oh! England, the crown jewels contain two of the largest cut diamonds of all time. The Cullinan diamond is the largest diamond ever found and is part of the sovereign scepter with cross. And the second gem, Cullinan II, is mounted in the impressive imperial state crown. Next one. Do you know that beneath the Easter Island heads, they actually have hidden bodies? In the 1900s, archaeologists dug up two of the statues to find the whole body underground. The statues have been buried by shifting soils and sediment, creating the illusion that each sculpture stops at the neck. Next one. Now, common sense would suggest that trees have been around before most animals as they produce oxygen for us to breathe, right? But no, that's not true. If you were to tell this to shark, the shark would laugh at you, as the sea creatures were actually around long before trees. Sharks date back over 400 million years, with trees coming in about 50 million years later. I can't believe that. Next one. Now, next time when you turn on the hot and cold water, listen closely as water actually makes different pouring sounds depending on its temperature. The heat changes the thickness of the water, which changes the pitch of the sound it makes when it's poured. Next one. The first college football game took place as far back as 1869 and was between Rutgers and Princeton in New Jersey. And Rutgers won the game 6-4. Next one. Now, did you know that Iceland is growing 2 centimeters every year? And this is because it's divided by North American and Euro-Asian tectonic plates. So as the plates push wider apart, the bigger Iceland gets. Next one. Now, do you know that Tokelau, a tiny island nation between New Zealand and Hawaii, and a New Zealand territory, is famous for getting 100% of its electricity from solar energy? Isn't that amazing? Next one. You know the first pirate flags were not black but red? Next one. The largest uninterrupted waterfall is Angel Falls in the world, and it falls from a height of 3,230 feet, and it's in Venezuela. Next one. Researchers have found more than 400 lakes that lie under the ice in Antarctica, and one of them is as big as Lake Ontario, one of the 5 Great Lakes in North America. Next one. The first 3D movie was shown in Los Angeles in 1922. Next one. You know your brain gets cleaned while you're sleeping? Special fluid flushes through it and washes away toxins and harmful proteins that build up there during the day. Next one. You know over 3 billion pounds of potatoes are used to make McDonald's fries every year, which is just around 15% of all the potatoes grown in America. Next one. Do you know that sharks can have up to 30,000 teeth throughout their lifetime and as many as 3,000 at any given time? These teeth grow in multiple rows and are in the gums rather than their jaws. Next one. Do you know that the Earth's core is about 1% gold? But it doesn't sound that impressive, right? You're like, yeah, no big deal. But if you deposited all that gold on the land, it would cover the ground up to your knees. Isn't that amazing? Then go ahead and click the like button. And make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not done that yet. And make sure to stay awesome and stay amazing. And I'll see you again with more amazing videos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.